use it like it's TiVo meets the radio.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
And you can do it from where you are. And I listen to this. I have this one radio show I like to listen to with my kid in the morning. It's called War of the Roses. It's really funny, and sometimes I miss it.
It was a great
And
movie.
so it's so cool. You guys got to try darfm.fm. I'll just let you continue
All
while
right.
you find
So
yourself.
we got Dave here. He's going to give us a tour of his TiVo. Now, Dave, what model of TiVo do you have, mate, at the moment?
It's the it's not the Series 3. It is the HD.
HD, yeah, Series 3, 320. What size hard drive is in it, mate?
I think it's close to a terabyte. It doesn't have the eSATA off of
Okay.
it, but you know what? I don't know. It's all about hours.
Cool.
And it's been able to record many an hour of SD and HD content. I mean, I have not been at a loss, and because I have multiple TiVo, I am a multiple TiVo home, so I have my living room with dual tuner, and I have my bedroom with single tuner, and I have certain programs that record out, my great programs that are in the living room, and my House Hunters International that I fall asleep to. So
Good stuff, good stuff.
yeah, and then I have other tuners that are pulling in over the air, which is another great thing with your Windows Media Player. So and I also have my TiVo Plus, which is pulling down programs off of my TiVo and transcribing them for my iPhone and or my iPad or whatever device that I want to have them on. So and you can even create auto transfers so that you can say, I love this program, and I want it to always download and transcode.
All right, well, show us the
It's
menu
not-
again, mate. Show us the menu just one more time before we go, because I just want to show people.
I'm sorry, I haven't been hopping around. I probably
That's
need
cool.
somebody to work around the menus while I kind of talk around.
That's a great menu
But,
there, and people in
Live
Australia.
365, Podcaster.
Yep.
These, and some really crappy games. These Skull and Bone, they're sub Android par. Down here, we have all the stuff that I'm pulling off that I'm seeing through probably
Take note,
DLNA
TiVo
or
Australia.
my
We want
local
this.
network.
Take notes, TiVo Australia. We want this. Now, what is Dave's photo and Dave's HP? What's that?
Well, these in my living room, I have two dual smart HP 610 touch smart PCs.
Okay.
And so I have the DLNA network, which kind of shares all of my music, my photos, my videos throughout my household. So this is kind of like my main media hub that I can see anywhere in the house. So these are my basically, if you liken it to a network, it's basically my network drives space.
Oh, you pick. I just want to. I didn't know about this. This is a good tip for people in Australia that can do.
All right,
this.
okay, so HD programs. You delete the entire group. It's 135.
Wow,
Boom.
that's
gone.
amazing. Because I've been doing it one individual, like going and clicking on a show, then I didn't know you can
Well,
actually.
Well, the one thing that you can also do is that they have, at least here in the States, they have suggestion groups of luminaries
Yeah.
or whatever websites that create sites that programs that they love, and you can create season programs from the groups that they like. It's not very dynamic. It doesn't change as with the current focus of the zeitgeist of what's happening on TV. It's like
Yep.
sometimes you get 30 Rock. It's like, oh my god, whatever. Yeah, I know 30 Rock. So you don't want those types of programs. But yeah, here you go. It's like it kind of chokes on it, but that's 135.
Wow, unbelievable, isn't it? That's a good tip. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate that.
But yeah, so you have to. I mean, and that's a kind of bug. If there's any kind of raising your fist to the TiVo community, if somebody tell me that I'm wrong, can you? If anyone out there in the TiVo community can take in a folder of 40 plus programs and get all through them with hitting the clear button on each and every program within that folder, and get it without the TiVo kicking you back, I would love to hear from you. If all of us have the same experience, TiVo needs to fix this crap finally, because I've been dealing with this fucking crap, excuse my language, my French, for years.
Okay. All right. And
For many years.
Who do we
It's
have
a
the other guy
frustration
in
with
there?
TiVo
Who's the
that
other
I
guy?
have.
Michael. Hey, Michael. Or Matthew. Is that Matthew?
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
What's your view on the TiVo, mate? You got a TiVo?
No, I don't. Actually, I thought I was muted.
No, you're not muted, mate. No.
No, it looks interesting. That's all I could say. I
Yeah.
haven't really read up much on it at all, or
All right.
never really had any experience with one myself.
Good stuff, mate.
Do you have a DVR? I mean,
Yes.
So you have a DVR from your local provider.
Right, right.
Right, so you can you can create season passes from any program that you like, right? So I mean, TiVo's not the
Yeah.
only game in town.
Well,
Right.
yeah. Well, not
But you're,
most. This is the most popular TiVo, mate, in the world, personally. But that's what I reckon anyway. Anyway, take us back to the main menu there, Dave, and give us the info where can they find you on the internet, Twitter.
Now.
Twitter. You're on Twitter.
I am on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter with DP Lundberg. DPLUNDBERG is my name. I'm all about network security and computers. You know, TiVo
stuff.
is not my main thing. I love AV. I work
same.
for AV in the World Bank, so you know, I love TV, pizza, and beer.
Yeah.
And you know, and I've been hacking my TiVo and hooking them up to my local network and kind of doing stuff that you know is outside of the norm, kind of open source TiVo, and you know, I mean, it's not perfect. But the thing is, the one thing, as someone who has dealt with TiVo for you know almost a decade now, I guess,
Yep.
is that you know the programming can be much sharper, and you can have a much better front end processor computing, and you know to make it much smoother than it is right now. Right now they kind of have you know a brain dead, very low processor, no memory kind of thing working on the front end, which kind of creates some, you know, some lag, and
Yeah.
it
All right.
could be
Well,
a
that's
little
it
bit
then.
better.
Thanks. That's it then, Dave. Thanks, mate, for the tour of the TiVo. That's appreciate that, mate. We'll back next week to do more TiVo stuff, and maybe during the week, Dave can come up with some more tips for us. That'd be interesting. And yeah, thanks, mate, and enjoy.
Thanks a lot thanks a lot for having me, Brad.
You're a legend, buddy, and I know you love your TiVo, and I love my TiVo, and
I love my TiVo. Don't get me wrong. I love my TiVo. I just want to make it the best TiVo that it can be.
exactly right.
I want,
Thank you very
I want
much.
a central hub.
Yep.
I want a God hub. You know.
Yep. Thank you
and
very
make
much.
it easy.